All right, everybody. We're going to play some Netrunner. Hopefully we'll pick up some more US people today since we're playing later in the day. If you haven't been in a while, make sure to say hi. All right, so let's talk about what we got going on. So this isn't a deck by Koga on Netrunner DB. It's on the front page right now. It's about the interaction of Anicam, buffer drive, reciprocites, and just a whole bunch of events so that you can just, again, it's kind of like another way of doing this kind of Anarch lots of events build that's popular right now. All right, we've got a game. All right. Give him the old GLHF. Let me get the properties on this. All right. So we got an Anicam in the opener, which feels pretty good. Let's see what we can make happen. Okay. They decided to leave. Very cool. Hey, everybody. Just give me 1 second. I'm toggling with some settings. Hey, Dan. How's it going? Press getting some more people in here. I'm going to start using these casts to hype the channel. Well, like I said, I'm going to help you sell Nats tickets. You don't need to worry about that. It'd be great. Well, I'm also a Sleepless Dan, but I assume you mean two-time world champion and poker aficionado and vape enthusiast Dan DiArgenio. Are you in the Philly Netrunner Discord? Man, sure would be great if we could get somebody to play. All right, but let's talk about the deck while we're here. So, there sure are some interesting choices happening here. I don't know why there's no MK. Okay, I guess it's because it also gives you the trash ability where you can use buffer drive. Because then you can trash a card if it's a program. It draws you a card here, draws you a card here. And then if you hit this, you get another card. So it's just like, how many different ways can we draw lots of cards? Dan, I'm going to be doing dedicated streaming, so I assume that I do not need to purchase a ticket, correct? I will not be participating in the tournament. Cool. I wonder why that flickering keeps happening when I Alt-Tab between windows. Yeah, it's very weird. But anyway, this is crazy. Well, I don't know Kenosuke, probably how it's pronounced, Kenosuke. But I don't know how skilled my play is gonna be. So, all right. Oh boy! So we actually have the Amakua, so I think that this might be a keep. Because against Mirror Morph, we're probably gonna have some open remotes, so we're gonna be able to farm counters pretty well. And we've got Bankar. So we've got another piece of our toolkit here. Oh, that's probably too big. Can you all still see everything okay when I go up to 150? All right, so let's put Amakua down. Let's hit Deuces Wild. We're gonna expose one ice, and okay, so it's that one. You may trash one of your other installed cards. If you do, you get +5 strength for the remainder of the run. Well, good thing we're not doing that anyway, because we're Alice, so we're gonna hit Archives, and we've got like a diamond tattoo on our face. So we're gonna force them to trash a card. The discard card is Subliminal Messaging, and then we're going to gain 3 credits. Let's draw. And then let's hit HQ. Cold site server, okay. We're building up counters so we can get things going. Make sure people who are watching, we share the stream around. I know I'm streaming at a weird time compared to when I normally would be. Okay, so let's draw once. We get another bang car. Let's draw again. We get a third bang car. Let's run archives so we can get our Alice trigger. And then a cold site server is what's discarded. And then let's check R&D. Okay, so we know that there's an agenda. We can get rid of a bang car. Ken, what have you been playing? What factions are you most interested in? All right, so let's jailbreak R&D. Let's get a bank car down. Let's draw. We might lose Amakua to some wild program trashing, so we're actually going to keep the spare copy. I'd really love it if we could get like a Mamie, maybe. All right, so let's do HQ. Let's draw. Let's Raindrops Cut Stone HQ. Okay. Let's okay. So let's draw. We need like some of our. There we go. I was gonna say we need some money cards. I don't think this deck runs a console. Oh, it does run a cold console. It runs 3 copies of a console actually. We just haven't seen it yet. So let's draw. Let's Raindrops Cut Stone Archives, I guess. I mean, okay. That's a pretty big freaking res for archives. All right. So let's ban car archives. Let's go 1, 2, 3 because we gotta get things like moving. All right. So let's bank our HQ. Let's put down reciprocites. Let's put down Anycam. Let's draw. And let's draw. So now we're going to get, for playing the events, all right. So we know that hey David, welcome. All right, so let's take all the money here. And let's go ahead and do some destruction. So we're going to let the subroutines fire. So we're going to break it. And then we got a bunch of free draw for it. And then let's gain some bucks. I think I'm starting to get the hang of what's going on with this deck. I think we have to, like, hard mulligan to try to snap the buffer drive or an Anacam in the opening hand. Because that's really our rocket fuel in this deck. So let's draw. Let's draw. Well, what it does do is it gets rid of tools, right? But I see what you mean. I have Hippo. Alright, so let's do HQ. We're going to expose an ice. Actually, we did that in the wrong order. We need the money first. So let's gain 3, expose an ice, and make a run. So they got a new drafter. So let's hit HQ. Let's let the subroutines fire. And now we can trash something. So we'll trash an Abassi to get a new card. Okay. We'll get a Mamie down. And we'll get a buffer drive down. So we'll do R&D. So let's do R&D. Let's get in there. Because we're going to try to trigger as much as we can. So there, the Anacam triggered. Well, so that's a Fairchild 3. Which we cannot afford to break. Hmm. Actually, we can because they're reciprocites. All right. So let's put labor rights back. Let's draw labor rights. Let's use labor rights to put labor rights. And sure, Gamble's back. All right. And then let's go ahead and draw. I misplayed this deck pretty strongly, but I think this, for the first play, I think I get what we're doing now, so I feel a little better about it. So let's peel back the ice. And then now we're gonna do money, hippo, money. All right. Let's do server one. Let's draw. Let's money. Let's run server one. Let's break. And then so we're very heavily running out of cash because I played this deck very wrong in the early part of the game, but now we know what we're doing. But we're still going to try to do our best here. I don't know. We're in pretty rough shape. Hopefully that's a Vitruvius. Yep, good game. Rough. Money, money, money. We got the money. Hey, lady. Oh, hello. Set up the dog cam. Come on, just like score out. All right, good game. All right, let's see if we can find another game. I think I have a much better sense of what the early game of this is supposed to look like. So let's give it a go. All right, well, do I have any corp decks loaded up? I don't have any corpse loaded up? Okay. All right, let's go ahead and load one up. Let's create an any side game. See if we can catch some flies with honey that way. Lady, what you doing? See what my friend Rob's work doing. Alright, come on. I don't know why we're having such a hard time finding games. I don't ever have any problems finding games in the mornings, and there's usually less people playing in the mornings. Alright, we're going to be playing the Asmari Baby. Alright, so this is an absolute garbage hand for garbage people, so we're going to throw that back. Alright, I'm excited. Feel like we got a decent opening hand. I think We want to hard end the run on HQ because of being against ESA. And then we'll put the softer one on R&D to start. And we got the hedge fund. And of course, being against ESA, we're going to say event, right? We're going to immediately get value. Okay, so there's now a Bologna in the bin for them. All right, they're going to go in. They're going to get the money. I guess the real question is are they going to immediately go back in and get the Bologna? Or not. Okay. Because they think to themselves, it'll be there forever. I don't have to worry about it. But will it? But will it be there forever? I don't think that it will. So we've got a nice tableau of affordable but taxing ice. Okay, so we'll res Enigma. I'm going to lose a click here. I honestly think we can afford to go like that. Do we have hard-hitting muses in this deck? Okay, we do. Let's trash that. We're going to put that on HQ. We're going to put a gaslight in a new remote. And we'll gain a credit. And we're going to play event yet again, because I feel like we're going to get the value out of it. Okay, so they're going to try to get super duper rich, which is fine. We're going to keep doing event. Because it's, it's the gift that keeps on giving. All right, let's draw. Let's put that. And then let's put that. Hmm. We are having a time. Turns out Sabotage really stinks to play against. Who knew? All right, so let's go ahead and put that on archives. We're going to do that, and then we'll go ahead and put 4 tags on them. Okay. So, I think we actually have to shuffle the boom back here. I think our play is to shuffle the boom and one of the other spin doctors back. And then we're going to draw. We're going to draw. And then we're going to play Market Forces. Because them having like no money is actually pretty good for us. We're certainly on like the razor's edge here. Okay, we're gonna res ping. Give them yet another tag. We're gonna res Turnpike. We're gonna bury them in tags. And now they can't get any of the big agendas. They can get an artificial crypto crash. Because we're gonna blow them into outer space. So let's go ahead and draw once. Let's put this in server 3. And then gain a credit. Oh boy. So I think we're gonna nuke them from orbit with a boom with the winning. Alright, well, we're gonna trash from HQ. Oh, good game. That's tough. I think we played our outs there, and we were right on the line of being able to win the next turn. So that really came down to the razor's edge. Very cool. All right, let's try this event deck again and see what we can make happen. All right, I like having a Mamie in the open hand, but we're going to mulligan. I would really, really like to start with Buffer Drive in the opening hand. I think for this one, we're going to do that. All right, we're going to do that, and then we're going to hit HQ. Sure. All right. And then let's hit RNG. And then let's get an Abassi down. Yeah, I don't think we're against Tag Me. So I don't think we're going to get blown up. I could end up being wrong, but Buffer Drive. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw. Let's draw again. Let's draw again, and then let's go boop, 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 boop. So we're going to add Dirty Laundry back to the deck, and then we're going to discard MK Ultra. So now we're starting to get the cycle going. Because now we can play Sure Gamble, draw from Anycam, and then recur the Sure Gamble. That's pretty exciting, if I do say so myself. All right, so right, we have tags. All right. So that's probably a wall-to-wall. Let's go ahead and hit server 2. Okay. Let's go ahead and hippo this. So then we trashed Chatsuka to recur Chatsuka. Feels pretty good. And since we've already run and taken our meat damage, we can go in here and force the Alice trigger. We do need to clear these tags. Okay. So if they're going to armor up, we're going to armor up too. This is very interesting. This has a very different play field than a lot of the Anarchs that I've been playing lately. Yeah, I mean, David, I really like Maul for Alice, but again, this isn't what the person who designed this deck, that's not what they had in mind. So, at least for the first few plays, I always like to try to keep decks as the person who created it kind of intended it to work, right? All right, here's where things are going to start getting wacky. We're going to make Bankar for HQ. We're going to do a Chatstuka on HQ. We're going to say fire those subroutines, bucko. And then we'll add raindrops cut stone to the trash. All right, so we got a steel skin trigger. And a reciprocites trigger. All right, let's go ahead and make that R&D. Let's draw, gain 2 credits. Let's hit R&D. Let unbroken subroutines fire. All right, let's go get rid of this. Oh, I didn't even see the turtle. That's my fault. I'm not playing super great today, but we're having fun. Actually, there's no point. Let's put that down before we lose it again. They sure are going nice and lateral for us. Alright, so Bontulus, Mystic Mamie, Bankars for server 5. Alright. Let's draw. Let's labor rights. And then we're gonna do money, Chastushka. Let's hit server 5. Alright, let's hit server 3. Alright. Okay, let's get buffer drive and some money back. Put buffer drive back down. And draw a card. They sure are working on something. I feel like we're at a point where their HQ has got to have something in it. So here's what we're going to do with our time. We're going to pop this fermenter. We're going to put this hippo down. And then we're going to do this. We're going to break it. I mean, we're going to have a hit point situation. Like, it's the nature of the beast. Yeah, I mean, that's an occupational hazard. It happens. All right. They really, really don't want us to have that buffer drive, which is fine. All right, this is the turn. So let's go archives. Okay. Let's go R&D. Okay, steal it. Let's go R&D again. Because, like, these types of stall decks, like, even if the agenda density isn't that high, all that I've done all day is stall. All right, we're going to lose now, but we did our best. Okay, concede. Good game. All right. I don't know that I like this. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to play Old Faithful. It just works, you know? All right. Give him the old GLHF. All right, let's mulligan. No Ghost Tongue in the opening hand, but can't have everything that we want. Oh, an opening spin doctor. Delightful. All right, so first things first, let's dirty laundry HQ, see if we can pick an agenda out of there. No, but we can get an upgrade that we definitely don't want them to have, so that feels pretty good. Okay, let's put that down. Let's draw a card. And let's see if we can force the use of the Spin Doctor right now, which we can. So I'm okay with it. Yeah. The arc of the game is long. We don't know what this upgrade is, right? We're forcing them to get rid of it for a run that we were going to do anyway. All right, so let's raindrops, cut stone, that remote. Um, I'll spend the clicks to get rid of that. Okay, let's draw. I would really love if we could, like, catch a little ghost tongue action. There it is. So we'll install that next turn. Let's check archives, see what we fished. There's the other pop of the Spin Doctor there. Let's hit HQ. I'll take that. Let's hit HQ again. All right. All right. We love that marrow trigger. Okay. So let's put down Ghost Tongue. Let's see what gets flipped. I feel like we're gonna need to deal with this, so let's deal with this upgrade. Sure. And then get rid of Mr. Hendrick. Okay, so let's draw. Let's hit server 1, force a res. Okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with it, David. All right, let's start hammering it home. Because if we can pick up the last ontological, things change pretty dramatically. All right, so let's hit server 1. Having the finality in our hand is a big deal. Okay, so let's hit HQ. Okay, and then we're gonna do that. So we're gonna hit him next turn with the Chastushka, and then the finality, and then check archives. All right. Let's raindrops cut stones. Okay, so we get the free money. So now we're gonna see 4 fresh cards. Okay, so we'll match strength and break. Steal. Good game. All right, everybody. This was going to be a shorter stream regardless. So thank you very much for joining me. And until we see you again, always be running.